Welcome to the Om at Home podcast. Om at Home is your destination to see what's happening in the yoga world right now, with inspiring interviews from master teachers, trainers, and students sharing their journey to inspire yours. Join us today to hear insights from the world's greatest minds to help you achieve mind-body balance in the modern world with your hosts, Raphael and Julian Arce. Welcome to the Om at Home podcast. I'm Raphael, and today we're going to talk about decision fatigue. Decision fatigue is, if you're not familiar with it, when you have to make a certain amount of decisions every day and you are limited by the amount of capacity that you have. Your mental capacity limits you or hinders you by how much you can get done. So if you ever wonder how people get so much done in one day versus those that can't handle certain tasks, and it all comes down to your capacity, your mental capacity. Now, there's a few ways to build that, but let me backtrack here. Have you ever felt like you're just overwhelmed and it just creates anxiety, or the amount of decisions that you have to make in a day? If you are at the grocery store, paper or plastic, do you want that for here or to go? Right? All of these simple questions that you get asked every single day come down to a decision. And as a human being, you are very limited in the amount of decisions that you can make every single day. So if you look at all the decisions that you have to make, whether what you're choosing to wear, what are you choosing to eat, all of those limit you to the amount of decisions that you can make. Hinder at the end of the day, if you're bombarded with so many micro decisions, then it hinders your ability to just move forward or make bigger decisions. Therefore, people like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, they are limited in the amount of decisions that they make every single day, only because they know that they want to save their brain capacity for bigger decisions. And it makes absolute sense, because if you ever really sat down and broke down all of the micro decisions that you have to make every single day, how would your life be impacted if you were able to cut those down and focus on better decisions? So for example, if you were able to just wear something more consistently, right? Whether if you wear a suit to work, or whether you're just wearing the same outfit to the gym, all of these micro decisions, whether you are doing it consistently, it helps you so you don't necessarily have to spend majority of your time trying to decide on paper or plastic. One of my favorite responses when people ask for such requests to my brain or my subconscious is no preference. No preference leaves the decision for them to make. It's an easy way for them to make the decision for me. Now, I'm not saying for others to think for me. I just don't want to waste my brain capacity with those type of decisions, because I want to focus on other decisions that will make a bigger impact, right? Whether it's something for the company, or if it's something that I need to do, whether it's a project. I want to save those decisions for something that has greater capacity. So right now, as you stand in your life, take a look at how much capacity you have during the day. And if you've felt overwhelmed, a lot of times it's just taking a step back and taking off your shoes and planting your feet on the ground and possibly just meditate. Meditate for a couple minutes to grow your brain capacity. In fact, meditation will allow you to just detach yourself from the noise, detach yourself from any decisions that you have to make in order for you to grow the capacity. So what that means is that you're able to handle more decisions throughout the day. So if you consider yourself as a glass of water, half empty or half full, a lot of times you need to grow your brain capacity. This brain capacity is something that grows over time as you give it more attention. So when it comes down to making decisions, there's a decision fatigue, meaning by the end of the day, you're just exhausted by how many decisions you have to make. So next time when someone asks if you have a preference, you can say no preference. What that does is just leaves them the choice to make for you, and you can focus on making other decisions. Now, if you don't have a meditation practice, there's so many out there. It's very easy. In fact, you can go to our YouTube channel, just search Om at Home on YouTube, and you'll be able to find a lot of different meditations, guided, unguided, just sound, music, any type of sound or any type of hertz that will just help you to settle the mind. A lot of times you're so into or trying to control the outcome of those decisions that you have to make that it leaves no room for you to just be, right? Be with yourself and not have to think of having to pick over paper or plastic, turning left or right, where are we going to eat? All of those decisions add up at the end of the day, and you may feel drained. And it's sometimes your job that's so demanding. At the same time, it's not that you don't want to make those decisions, it's that you are required to make those decisions. But what if you took a step back and you just were able to eliminate a lot of those daily morning decisions or those afternoon decisions, where if you were demanded of your job to make those heavier decisions, you would have more capacity throughout the day. So that's all I have for you today. I wanted to share that with you. Where in your life can you create more capacity so you can make better decisions by eliminating the stress relief of micro decisions? So where in your life can you apply one of the lessons or takeaways you learned today? Then share your thoughts to continue the conversation and more by joining the connected community by downloading the Om at Home app on your phone via App Store or Google Play. Go to www.omathomeapp.com now to see what's happening in the yoga world.